What's up, guys? Welcome to LPS Gaming. January is officially in the books, and it kicked off the year with an incredible lineup of new releases. We saw the highly anticipated launch of Pathologic 3, the chaotic battles of Rising Front, and the deep strategy of Terra Invicta. If you missed any of the action, don't worry. We've rounded up the standout titles from this month that you absolutely need to add to your library. Terra Invicta? An extraterrestrial probe is detected approaching Earth. Unknown to humanity, an alien force has arrived in the far reaches of the icy Kuiper Belt and has begun mining a dwarf planet to prepare for an invasion. With Earth's nations unable to unite, 7 transnational factions emerge, and you must control one of them. Will you lead the resistance to mount a defense, or humanity first to exterminate the aliens? Perhaps you will worship them with the servants, negotiate, surrender with the protectorate, or seek profit amidst the chaos with the initiative. Others, like the Academy and Project Exodus, look to the stars for alliances or escape. As your agents investigate crash sites and disappearances, you will slowly learn the truth behind the arrival. This is truly a game where you play as a shadow government, slowly turning nations to do your bidding while fighting aliens in the process. While it is one of the best 4X games on the market, be warned. It is notoriously complex. The game is terrible at conveying information, often leaving players stumbling blind. Furthermore, the mid to late game management can become a tedious chore that requires significant time. Explore a mysterious planet in an ever-changing open world torn by recurring cataclysms. You are placed into an intriguing premise of corporate enforced labor on a hostile planet, where the world is constantly reborn. Your goal is to build a complex industrial system to mine resources and produce goods. You must unlock new technologies to survive harsh conditions and extreme temperatures, but you are not alone. You must defend your base from hordes of alien monsters, either solo or with up to 4 friends. Think of this as Satisfactory Plus. Where other games lack true combat, Star Rupture delivers sustained madness. The Rupture activity event is particularly unique, wiping the play clean every time. The game features striking visuals and interesting voice acting between characters. However, as an early access title, the pacing can feel slow due to the absence of vehicles, and the current build can sometimes feel more like a chore than a challenge. Rising Front is a massive-scale battle simulator that is unprecedented in its scope, facilitating engagements with over 1,000 units in action simultaneously. You can play directly in first person or command your army from above. The game vividly recreates World War I tactics, featuring infantry combat, tanks, and over 30 different planes. It even includes experiment vehicles that never saw combat, and massive cavalry charges with over 20 different unit types. If you get tired of trench warfare, you can step into the Revolutionary or Franco-Prussian Wars for epic line battles. With full workshop support, you can access endless maps, weapons, and units. This is a highly optimized experience that runs smoothly regardless of battle scale, often feeling like a World War I rerun of totally accurate battle simulator. However, the graphics are purely functional. Do not expect modern visuals, as some reviews rate them simply as bad. Project Gorgon is a fantasy MMORPG that rejects modern hand-holding in favor of genuine exploration. There are no fixed classes here. Instead, you forge your own path by combining skills to create a unique playing experience. The game is filled with immersive features where NPCs have individual goals, rewarding players who choose to be their friend rather than just completing tasks. You might even find yourself bound by the real-world lunar calendar as a lycanthrope, or permanently transformed into a cow. The economy is completely decentralized, with no global auction house, so players must set up individual trading stalls. The community is known for being friendly and old school, often hosting their own social events like poetry jams. This game offers deep, skill-based leveling. However, be aware that the graphics are often described as goofy or janky, and the steep learning curve means you might need external help to understand it all. Vital Shell is a science fantasy arena shooter with a distinct PSX-era look. You take control of fantasy archetypes expressed as mechs, battling relentless waves of enemies in desolate, dreamlike environments. With 5 unique mechs and thousands of build combinations, every run is different. You can equip your shell with specialized weapons and traits, and further enhance them by socketing gems to create powerful effects. The game features a stylized low-poly aesthetic and an ambient jungle soundtrack. Runs are designed to be fast, typically taking about 20 minutes to reach the level's boss. Reviews call this an absolutely worthwhile investment. It hits the survivors-like gameplay loop extremely well, though the wave-based structure may feel repetitive if you prefer exploration. You are Daniil Dankovsky, a physician and researcher with only 12 days to save a town from a mysterious, lethal plague. Unlike its predecessor, this entry focuses heavily on cerebral medical investigation. You must use your training to examine patients, identify real symptoms, and separate fact from fiction. To ensure the town's survival, you will enforce quarantines, deploy patrols, and declare curfews. A core feature is the ability to travel back in time to fix your mistakes. This lets you see the consequences of your actions in real time and then go back to change them. The game is highly atmospheric with super creative time travel mechanics. However, it can be a thorny experience, and some players have noted glitches in the later days of the game. Join your best friend Baba as a guild rookie and hit the road in a customizable caravan to explore the picturesque landscapes of Harvestvale. Your mission is simple: spread happiness through kindness and small interactions. You will craft handmade items, ranging from hearty meals to stylish outfits, then set up market stalls to trade with local townsfolk. The game features a stress-free environment with no inventory limits, allowing you to focus on the journey rather than resource management. Express yourself by creating an adorable character from dozens of animal species and color variations. Unlike traditional Sims that tie you to one town, your caravan is your mobile home and workshop, allowing you to help hitchhikers as you travel. It is extremely relaxing, reaching super sleepy levels of cozy. However, be aware that users have criticized the gatekeeping of content behind Apple Arcade, and navigation can be tedious as you must frequently check the map. A spin-off of the Super Woden saga, Rally Edge is an arcade rally racer that prioritizes fun and car culture over pure realism. It features a unique comic book graphical style crafted to capture the essence of the 1980s. Drive a vast variety of vehicles, from humble daily drivers to massive hill climb machines. You can buy, sell, upgrade, and customize your cars in the garage before taking them onto a wide selection of rally stages. Compete against others via online leaderboards or enjoy local 4-player split-screen multiplayer. The game is highly optimized for portable play and works perfectly on the Steam Deck. The game features excellent UI and well-executed gameplay. However, watch out for sudden difficulty spikes that may require grinding. Additionally, there is currently no way to test drive vehicles before purchasing them. So those are my top picks. If you want to check any of these out, I've left links to all the games in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you found this helpful. I've got more reviews coming soon, so stay tuned. See you guys next time.